Well, a very warm welcome to Summers Lane, the home of Wingate and Finchley FC. It's the Barnet Sunday League Junior Cup final. Zenit St Whetstone against Enfield United. The two teams in the tunnel, they'll be no strangers to one another. Zenit St Whetstone, the champions of Division 2 without dropping a single point. The only two games in that same division that Enfield United lost were both against Zenit, and they finished second. Referee today is James Payne, Andrea Mazzini and Alex Flett are the assistants. Andreas Giorgio, the fourth official. Let's have a look at the Zenit team first of all. Andy Shawman in goal, Zach McLeod, Andy Dowell, Corey Barnes and Phil Wharton at the back. Lee Mercer, Mickey Pearce, Scott Buddington the captain, and Luke Griffin in midfield. Tim Jolly in behind, Alex Flack in attack. Little, BG, Stevens, Fricker and Taylor are the substitutes. For the opponents, Enfield United, Joe Green in goal, Nick Chorner, Dan Gilbert and Mistretta and Lewis Warren in the defence. Matt Rolls, George Edgley-Smith, the captain Max Harrowell and Toby Aziz in midfield. Lawrence Connolly in behind, Ellis Christodoulou in the attack. 5 substitutes for Enfield United: Callum Bird, Danny Warren, Jack Christodoulou, Jake Caudry and Darren Wikrama. The pre-match formalities. Captain for Enfield United, Max Harrowell. There is Alex Clayton, the Zenit St Whetstone manager, who's keen to add the cup today to the league title in Division 2 that he's already won. Luke Chaudhry has a runners-up medal in that league. He would love a winner's medal in the Junior Cup today. So the two teams all ready to get underway. The pitch in perfect condition. Forward by Wharton. It's given away in that midfield by Buddington, and that's a free kick. Foul is in a very dangerous position. Having been fouled, Lawrence Connolly rather fancies this maybe, but he's had the ball taken off of him by Matt Rolls. Well, it's either Rolls or Connolly. It is going to be Connolly. Over the wall. Goalkeeper makes the save. And the follow-up ends up in the roof of the net for Matt Rolls. And the underdogs take the lead. Well, Matt Rolls was shaping up to take the free kick, but in the end it was taken by Lawrence Connolly, who got it over the wall. Goalkeeper Andy Shawman made the save. There in the right place at the right time, having made the run down the right-hand side, was Matt Rolls, who reacted quickest, had all the time in the world, and with his left foot struck it low. It hit the goalkeeper, and it spun up into the roof of the net to give Enfield United an early lead here after just 2 minutes. Nice long ball forward. This near side is Griffin, doesn't make it through to him. There's Rolls. Start this from the team in red. Pearce skips the challenge, does very well there, does Buddington, a leader in the middle of the park, the captain. Aziz involved on that far side. Lewis Warren in the full-back position, cut out by Pearce though. Here comes Zenit, the long ball over the top. Goalkeeper's come out and around him goes Flack, and Flack with a chance to make it 1-0, but he's placed it over the top. He kind of did the hard work by beating the goalkeeper, but the angle certainly wasn't on Alex Flack's side, and he was unable to hit the target. By Buddington, but it's one back again here by Enfield United, who made a confident start. Midfield is Rolls, the goal scorer. It's given away. Here's Buddington. Wrestles through. This might just fall here to Mercer. Shot is saved. And there's the follow-up and the equaliser. First sight of goal in this game, and Tim Jolly follows up to equalise. But the initial shot came in, and rather like the first goal at the other end, Lee Mercer's shot was spilt by Joe Green. And the quickest to react was the attack inside. A slow drive by Mercer, just dipped and bounced in front of the goalkeeper. It was awkward, and he spilt it. The first to react, Tim Jolly with the equaliser. It's 1-0. Evens things up. 17 minutes gone. Change seen Aziz replaced by Callum Bird. Corner is being delayed here. Looks like another change. Danny Warren is going to come on for Ellis Christodoulou. Crossing opportunity from the corner. It's lifted deep and it's glided away and out for a goal kick. It is a blustery day here in North London, and that certainly was a factor. Griffin. Back from Mercer. Given away by Wharton, but he can recover here. Cool and collective at the back. Pearce. Buddington keeps it moving. Mercer. On ball through the middle. There's a chance here for Flack. Goalkeeper was quickly out. Good save that from the feet of Joe Green. And the ball is cleared away by Chalner. Forward further by Warren. Here he goes again, Warren. He's on the run. Skip past one. Away past the sliding challenger Scott Buddington. Mercer with that through ball. And it eluded the defender for the second time in this game. Alex Flack on a one-on-one, trying to get round the goalkeeper. Couldn't do so that time. In there from Rolls. This is inside to Edgley Smith. Skips past the challenge of Griffin and sends it wide to Chawner. Chawner with a decent looking delivery. Back there to head away is Buddington, only as far as the midfielder Edgley Smith there, but they've managed to clear their lines towards Alex Flack of Zenit. Flack weighing up his options and against Mistretta. Mistretta's done well to get the block in at the expense of a corner. Good defending that. 1-1, but the second division champions do have a corner here. It's going to be whipped in by Mercer. Deep 1-2, and a header down, and Mickey Pearce makes it 2-1. They've turned it around, having trailed, they now lead. And Mickey Pearce was in the right place at the right time. His downward header bounced up and eluded the defender on the line. It's a good corner in as well. Pearce escapes his marker, who had committed himself, and the header down was enough to give his side the lead. Midfield from Connolly. Carrying it is Mercer. A little bit of pressure from Harrowell. Forward by Warren. Is that a foul? It is. Once Connolly was tripped by Buddington, and that will be a free kick. Not quite as close to goal as the free kick that led to the opening goal for Enfield United. We'll certainly be hopeful that this is the source of another goal for them to get themselves back into the game. Free kick is swung towards goal. It was a dipping effort as well, just over the top. Had to watch it carefully, Andy Shurman. It's a decent enough strike. And over the top. Wharton to Griffin. Griffin It's Edgley Smith breathing down his neck. There's Buddington, tangling with the challenger Danny Ward now. I'm sure Buddington was too happy about the challenge. Voiced his opinion, referee steps in. Referee James Payne.
Listen, nothing.
The two players have made amends. This was the free kick. Lovely executed free kick just over the top of the crossbar. It's a long ball in towards the penalty area. Goalkeeper Joe Green comes out, gathers well, rolls it up towards Rolls. Rolls has lost the battle there. Buddington put himself about. Gives it to Griffin. Griffin looking at the options. Griffin still going, and he squeezes home number 3. Excellent play by Griffin, who had options ahead of him, but he decided that it was his to do alone. And the low finish crept past Joe Green. And it's 3-1. With a third goal. Still 10 minutes to go to half time, and Joe Green beaten. He's not happy. The header away here. It comes to Luke Griffin, who shakes off 3-4 red shirts, and in doing so decides this is mine. And the low shot squirms out of the reach of Joe Green and into the net. And they won every single game in Division 2 this season. Zenit at Whetstone. They were most people's favourites in this cup final today. Here's Griffin cutting inside. They've already got a 2-goal cushion here to try and extend. Chauner's interception, and then he wrestles Wharton to the ground. It was Danny Warren with the foul. Chauner and Warren are the 2-man wall. Finchley Smith's come back to join that wall now as Warren drops back. Delivery opportunity for Lee Mercer. Whipped in low towards that near post. Smuggled away. Another opportunity here for Griffin. Another low shot from Griffin. And then the follow-up. And it's into the net, but it won't count. Well, it was Corey Barnes that turned it back across goal. But the assistant referee on the far side had his flag up very quickly. It's deflected away the shot by Griffin. It comes out here to Corey Barnes. And when he delivers it back in, the audacious Tim Jolly finish counts for nothing. He's in an offside position. Rolls. Forceful challenge, that by Pearce. Yes, and Buddington certainly take no prisoners in the middle of that midfield for Zenit. Chasing the ball down there was Edgley Smith, and he's won himself a free kick. Resistance paid off in the end. Foul by McLeod, I think it was. It's another opportunity here, and a goal before half-time would certainly make a contest of it. And the goalkeeper stopped it in part and then clawed it away. And he did enough there, did Andy Shoreham. Shorman. Here's Griffin. Wharton goes inside. Fed away by Barnes. By Dowell rather, not Barnes. Dowell and Barnes have had a fairly comfortable afternoon in the middle of that defence for Zenit, despite falling behind early on. Buddington snapping away at his heels. It's Edgley Smith. It's Mercer. The outside of the boot, it's a lovely ball forward. Goalkeeper's come out and he's done well. Joe Green saving at the feet of Alex Flack. This was that free kick again. Took a deflection off the wall, didn't it? Goalkeeper makes the save and then fingertips it away. This is pulled inside. Barnes. This is McLeod. Then from Buddington. Can he get the cross in? He can. Across the face of the 18-yard box. Not properly cleared. There's Mercer. Tries to probe a ball through the middle. Cleared away by Gilbert. Connolly. Referee plays on. Waves a good advantage. There's a chance here for Warren. Oh, it's just past the post. Right on half-time. If that goes in, it's game on. Referee played a really good advantage. And the substitute, Danny Warren, really should have done better. He's rolled it the wrong side of the post. With Andy Shawman beaten. There's an injury. But the referee did the right thing here. It's a pretty fierce challenge from Mickey Pearce on Callum Bird. But the referee played a good advantage. And he had the time, he had the space, he had everything on his side. And with his right foot, Danny Warren rolls that just the wrong side of the post. There's a half-time whistle. Zenit have been the more clinical in front of goal. And despite trailing as early as the second minute through that match roll goals, Johnny Pearce and Griffin have all found the target. And the Division 2 champions are in a commanding position here at half-time. In the Barnet Sunday League Junior Cup final, they lead Enfield United by 3-1. The crowd have been feasted to 4 goals in the first half. They'll be hoping for more in the second. From a neutral point of view, if Enfield United can get the next goal, it might make for an interesting finale. So Aziz and Christodoulou are on again for Bird and Warren. So the two that replaced them have gone off for the same players again. Picked off there by Dowell, does very well, reads the situation, helped on by Buddington. And off goes Flack down that left-hand side, checks back, takes the sensible option. Cross from Griffin, filters through to Mercer, but it's cleared away by Toby Aziz. Shooting chance nearly presented itself there for Dowell. Here comes the cross from Jolly, deep one as well. Ushered behind. Didn't know what was behind him there, Nick Chorner. Couldn't take any chances and happy to concede a corner in the end. Early stages of the second half. An injury here to Nick Chorner. He's back on his feet. Looks like he's going to make way for now at least. He's holding the hamstring there, which is not particularly good news. He's going to be replaced by Danny Warren, who will just drop in at right back. Tim Jolly's going to make way as Zenit and Whetstone make a change of their own. Scott Little is the man to replace him. So Scott Little on. Tim Jolly is the man replaced. Warren It's by Connolly. Here's Warren again. Cuts inside. Connolly sweeps it forward. It's a decent looking delivery, and the header falls just the wrong side of the posts. Rolls was following up, and the header was just past the post. It's Max Harrowell. It was Max Harrowell. Made a really good run into the box. He was found well by Connolly. Just unable to find the far corner with his header. Everyone seemed to know where the ball was there. Aziz, a chance to get forward. The cut play was good, and here's Christodoulou. Christodoulou with the opportunity. Wouldn't run for it. Harrowell's trying to keep it rolling for the team in red. It's going to be a throw into Zenit. Alex Clayton's side heading for the double. So Zach McLeod is coming off. Ricardo Bigi comes on. Strong header from Connolly. Off goes Flack. His pace is problematic. Shakes off Harrowell and Warren. It's Mercer. Trying to smuggle his way into the box. It's sent tumbling. It's Luke Griffin, and the referee, James Payne, has no hesitation in awarding the free kick. Corey Barnes up from the back. Dowell is coming up as well. Plenty of height in the box to aim for. He went for goal. Goalkeeper made the save, Joe Green, and then catches the rebound. I want to get this ball forward quickly here, Joe Green. Towards Christodoulou. It's a free kick from Mercer. Really struck it well. It was through the wall. Goalkeeper makes the block. Fortunately for him, it comes straight back down in his arms. Shots of handball. Griffin continues with the job at hand. Connolly chasing him down in a battle of the number 11s. The cross coming in from Griffin. It might fall here for Mercer, who slices a really good opening wide. That could have put the cup final to bed. Mercer unable to hit the target from the edge of the penalty area. Tiny from Little, but he's actually given the ball away here. Harrowell. The ball was up towards Christodoulou. Rolls. Only one goal to his name today. Gets a low shot in. It's just wide of the target. It took a deflection on its way through, and it's going to be a corner. There's still hope here for Enfield United. Trailing by 3-1. They've sent Adam Mistretta forward. They've sent Dean Gilbert forward. Needs a good delivery here. In towards that back post, and melee and a shot forwards goal. Well, that's an excellent save. It was Aziz with the shot, and Andy Shulman's made a wonderful save to keep it out, and it's straight down the other end with Flack. The referee's whistle has gone. Because of an injury at the other end. And here was the corner. Good delivery it was too. Goalkeeper makes the initial save. Griffin goes in for the challenge. Aziz with this shot here. And the goalkeeper just parries it away. It's a good save. He just can't find a finish. Eventually it's scrambled away. Jack Cowdery is coming on for Enfield United. James Stevens is coming on for Luke Griffin. Cowdery for Warren. Warren's been on and off quite a bit in this cup final. He's come in twice, he's gone off twice. It's laid wide by Edgley Smith. The holding firm at the back, Zenit. Certainly not had it all their own way in this cup final. It's Cowdery. Towards goal, but it was well wide. Attar getting out for a goal kick. Game being disrupted a little bit at the moment. All these substitutes. The latest man to make way is Lee Mercer. Stuart Fricker will replace him. Went forward there by Gilbert. Want to stand up there, Phil Wharton. He's come away with the ball. It's a free kick, foul by Wharton. Stands over the ball, keen to stop any early free kick from being taken. Matt Rolls will probably deliver here. If not Rolls, it will be Connolly. Be one of those two again to deliver. It's Connolly. It's a low delivery. Again, there's plenty of bodies in there. Shot towards goal. It's come back off the bar. Oh, well, they needed that to go in most. It's struck the woodwork, and you begin to feel that that might have been the opportunity that's got away. Rolls with the shot. Goalkeeper spilled it behind. Has he for a corner? Yes, it's a corner. What an opportunity. When the shot was unleashed, it slammed against the upright. Zenit and Whetstone are saved by their own woodwork. Let's have another look at this. The initial free kick was low, it was partially cleared. Lovely crashing shot, side-footed, placement was everything. It was just too high. Grama on for Aziz. Injury for Alex Flack means that Tim Jolly's back on. He seems to be holding an injury too. They're holding on. This comes in towards that near post and trying to clear was Fricker, and eventually is cleared into touch over on that far side. It's a sense of urgency. Grama goes across. It's a free kick. Free kick too. The goalkeeper came out. Going down with a tumble was Scott Lee, holding his ankle. The referee didn't see any wrongdoing, and the goal kick is taken very quickly. Forward by Harrowell. By Chris Dulu. That's a free kick. It presents another opportunity to get the ball into the box, but time is fast running out for Enfield United. Trail here by 3 goals to 1. It's taken short. Now the chance of delivery from Connolly. So it goes wide. It's hung up. Goalkeeper claws it away, and 2 red shirts either side of him. He needed to do something. Shawman, and he got it clear. It could be an opportunity. Goalkeeper's come an awful long way. And he certainly caught Stuart Fricker there. 1 or 2 shots for a free kick, and in which case, was he the last man? The referee played on. Fricker's still down, he's up and hobbling, but there goes the final whistle. It's been inevitable for a little while in this game, but finally Zenit St Whetstone have been crowned as the Barnet Sunday League Junior Cup final winners. Enfield United have only lost 2 league games in Division 2 this season, both against Zenit, and they've fallen foul to them here in the final. A 3rd defeat against this opposition this season, and this after taking the lead through Matt Rolls as early as the 2nd minute. Tim Jolly found a way of equalising. Mickey Pearce then headed Zenit St Whetstone in front. Luke Griffin made it 3-1 long before half time, and it's Zenit St Whetstone, their manager Alan Clayton, with a 2nd item of silverware for their trophy cabinet. Scott Buddington, the captain, lifting the Barnet Sunday League Junior Cup final. Pop of the champagne cork, there's some celebrating to be done. They've won the double, Zenit St Whetstone. They've lifted the trophy in the end, coming from behind to beat Enfield United here at Wingate and Finchley by 3 goals to 1.